Hello. Let's test and see if this even works. This is like the first time this year I'm streaming. I haven't streamed in quite a long time, and especially not on YouTube. And YouTube has of course changed their ways in a lot of ways, so everything is a little bit confusing. But I think this worked. Like, it looked like a stream when I went to the stream, to like the link myself. So yes. And I'm hoping all the like alert stuff that is like, because basically I have the same software, I just changed the platform. So I'm hoping like the follow alerts and everything still works. Hello, Duchess. Hello. So glad you're here. But yeah, I hope everything works. We will have to go and see. It's sort of like a test stream. But hopefully if it all works out and we're having fun, this can hopefully then happen so much more often. Yes. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's not sit in here and wait. Let's put on that and then let's open live. There we go. Everything looks a little this. I realize now I have the camera where there is supposed to be like somewhere around here something else that you maybe should be able to see. Oops. Let's see if we can move a little bit. Let's see. Which one is that? I need to just think of that one, and I want to move that and that. Okay, where to though? Down here maybe? For now? Yeah, I won't be chatting anyway, so I guess that's a good one. Let's keep it there. Cool. I like to move stuff as I stream. Hello, Donner! Welcome, welcome! Yes, me being back and realizing like, the placement of this was maybe not the wisest choice that I have, because now then you wouldn't be able to see the new UI, and what's the point of this stream, right? Okay, so let's start. Oh my goodness, I just got from the office. I have been tons of meetings. I have been talking with a lot of people. So excuse my brain, and also excuse my language, or when I say my language, it's not like I'm gonna curse. It's more excuse that I might say words wrong, or blur, or bleh, or anything. I will try my best to talk more slowly. Maybe that is what I should be doing. Okay. But yes, we are testing horse progression, which is the next part, or the next part of the horse progression. See, it already started. Which means new ways to level up your horse, new features, and a new UI. And I think that's about it, and stuff, and some changes here and there. So we're gonna try to go through everything. And I got the access to this. Test because I'm an employee. If you're new here, hi, I am Game Master Rose. I am community manager, and that's why I have access to this test. And hello, everyone joining. Hello, Nate. Hello, Elsa. I'm so glad people are here. I'm a little like, oh my goodness, I haven't streamed in so long. How to stream? Can someone please help me? And also I have something to drink. It's non-alcoholic, in case, because I know this does exist in alcoholic version. It's not alcoholic, I promise you. Really needed that. So yes, where to start? I have not thought this through, but yes, I think the most thing here. Great job. Thank you so much, Nate. I try. I try to be. I guess that's what I hide behind, being cute, because you're gonna notice. Oh god, she's dumb. No. The new UI. Yes, there's a new UI. It's pretty similar to the mobile version. I agree. And first, when this was shown to me, I was like you. I was expecting someone else is playing, and I had also like, it's different. And I know how you feel about change. Change is scary for a lot of people. I try to be open when it comes to change. But yes, I was a little like, it does look a little bit like a mobile game. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But then I have been logged in, and I have been playing a little bit before actually doing this stream. And I've noticed something. And I hope you will notice this too when you play, is that when you play, you will actually kind of like it. I will point out a few things that did worry me, that when I played later on, I was like, what? Suddenly my whole view changed. Hello Saga, welcome, welcome. So one of the things that I knew would be annoying me quite a lot is this little thing down here. And I like how I went straight into annoying. And with this, I feel this whole update for me is amazing. I'm very happy that this is happening, just so you know. In case there's any colleagues in here that are like, huh, what is up with this attitude? But yes, this little thing down here. Previously in the old, or what we have now, I like that we're saying old already. What we have now is like this horseshoe menu, as you know, and then there's this icon that changes depending on how fast you go or not. This one here is a bit more intuitive. It will tell you what, how that now I can dismount, especially using the hotkey X. And it's being there, it can now tell me what gate I'm going in, trot, canter, gallop, etc, etc. And when I saw this the first time, I was like, ooh, that's gonna be so annoying to see. And as you noticed, it goes away. It takes about, I think it's about 8 seconds. If you stayed in a certain gate 8 seconds long, yeah, it disappears, which is pretty neat. And what I did notice when I played around, and what I was like, that surprised me, and then I was like, oh, that actually makes sense, is that when you actually ride and play yourself, you don't look as much here, because now you, as watching me play, you're looking at all the changes and you're very much aware of it. But for me, who is playing and is focusing on where I'm going, I don't see it as much. I think the color also does help, that it's not as bright, or like there's not, even though it's intuitive and things are happening, it's not so big. Something that is also great with this is that it's much more informative. For example, if I were to crash, you see that little extra icon would pop up to be like, oh, you crashed. That was a little fast, like I barely got a chance to read what actually happened. Oh, and also it's okay, it's a test. There might be some bugs and stuff, and not everything is super pretty. But yes, they're supposed to be more informative. I love the new map in the new UI, as well as the character horse hover. Oh, I'm so glad you do! Yeah, I really like it too. I like how it is smaller, although like also I do want a new kind of map, because yeah, yeah, it's a little smaller. I think this when it comes to the placement of the map, I like it, but I think in the future, I hope that we can add something that will be that we can change the location. Like, I think our biggest goal is to almost have like World of Warcraft, where you can really customize how you want your UIs to be, that you can like drag the map to exactly the location you want to have it, and the chat and everything. But that is like a dream goal. We are not sure if that's gonna happen, but I hope that in the future we can have, so you can at least choose to have the map in that corner or that corner or that corner, so like it's more, a little more options, because I can understand for some that it's like, oh, it was a bit better that when it was down there. So yeah, and also when it comes to sizes, for me this is good, but I do know that this is something that generally we do have a problem with the UI we already have today, that depending on the resolution you have, the UI will look different. Like you might have like a very small window, which means that the UI will be big, and then if you have the highest resolution, the UI is super tiny, which it is right now on my work computer. It's insane. But they are looking into that as well, so to make sure that it won't that won't be a problem. Will it be working by the time this goes out? That I don't know, but I'm hoping, because I can imagine, like, because this is now small, so imagine if it was smaller. So yeah, those are some dream goals. This is also still very much work in progress, but by the time, so we are asking for feedback. We all want all the feedback, yeah? But I do want you to be aware that between this test and when this is possibly going to be released, which we hope will be before summer, if this all goes well, probably sooner. But during this time, the scope that the team has to make any major changes from that might be coming in from that they get to see from the feedback that we are doing now. That might not be happening by the time of the release, but the feedback is still super important because this is gonna be still a work in progress. That once it's released and we are still seeing the feedback like, oh, the color is still being weird, or we need it to be bigger, or there are other, like, all the feedback you can give us, and we're noticing, okay, it's still work in progress, like it's not set in stone. Then when I say work in projects, is project is it still work in progress, that doesn't mean a change within a week. I hope that makes sense. The UI really looks great. It's so neat. It might take some time to get used to though. Yeah, and I totally get you. Like, a lot of the changes for me as well is like, okay, change. Like, for example, updated player character. I was kind of surprised how I reacted at the first time I logged in. I was like, oh, I don't know, I like it. And then as I played around with it, got to customize my character, I loved her. So it's a bit of getting used to. But saw some UI change with the screen size, already looks better. Nice! Okay, so we got that. Let's do a little tour actually of the UI. So you can, but then again, I know I'm not really new on this. This has been out. The test has been live since Thursday last week, so technically I'm late. But I'm hoping to get even feedback. Anyway, so I am up here. This is not actually my real name. They have copied my character, but they are being funny with names. So I am apparently Anna Ant Tree. Everyone who is a tester is Anna Ant something. So if you're seeing, it could be fun. If you're seeing ambassador employees that are showcasing this, go and see who Anna Ant they are. Where you can see your progress, how your XP is looking. I personally kind of like this. I have never been the one that is like super obsessed of leveling up and seeing my progress in that sense. So I kind of like to have this up here and be a little low-key. Blah. Also pretty nice for me taking pictures, or if I'm going to be recording anything special, it's nicer to have this over here. Then we have Horsey, who is Sparky. And I can then see his horse experience, and that he's level 6 right here. And then we have the radio menu, and I can see, oh, he needed to be taken care of, but that is great. We're gonna do so. But you can also get the radio. I have no idea what happened with my voice. You can also, as you can see, radio menu through Q, and I think this is gonna be my best friend. So I can see it right here. Oh my goodness, there's so much to go through. We're taking just a tour and we haven't even left the first corner. But that's that corner. We're going down here and we have the chat, which right now look like this. I think this is pretty nice. I believe some discussions are here also made to be able to adjust the size of the chat. It's like a wish they want to do. When will it happen? We don't know. It really depends. But club group and everything is still here. Then over here, they have changed the icons of the emotes. And that is because, if I remember correctly, they felt, and I kind of agree, that the emoji faces that was used for these were not super intuitive of what they were. Now the shapes are not super intuitive either. But I would love to hear, like, what kind of shapes or icons would you like to have for the emotes? What would make sense for you? So if you have an idea, drop that. Okay, over here, backpack as usual. It's I kind of like it. Something that is interesting to see here is that they have different backgrounds in here. I believe, now I don't have that many quest items or anything, but this is something that our UI person has been talking about for a long time, is to have different backgrounds for items, so it's even more clear what is like a quest item, what is well, collectible, what is more like we can sell or trash or stuff like that, which I think is really nice and intuitive. And then, like, of course, the care stuff. We can't see, but I imagine it is pretty. What? Oh gosh, what did I say? What can't you see? I'm so sorry. Hello, Rose. Oh, Rose. Pretty name you have there. Increase the shilling cap. Oh, believe you me, I kinda wish we could. It's such a, oh gosh, I need to remember. There is so many things when it comes to the economy in this game. Like, the shilling cap goes into the economy. Like, the shilling cap is something that was created in 2011 by a few coders that once again, didn't think that we would be where we are today, and to make then the codes and everything structured, easy to read, know what they were doing. They did not. Imagine probably going into like a Word doc where everyone has just like blah, 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 on the keyboard. So touching it is a little scary. Like there's a bit of stress to go on that if something goes wrong. And any bug can really happen here. Like imagine us accidentally touch something that causes all your start coins to be gone. And we were not able to see exactly what you had. How would we compensate? These are very scary situations and hard to be like, how do we save this? On top of that, as I mentioned, this is economy stuff. A lot of our stuff that we put prices on and everything, we have to have in mind how much you potentially have, like 10,000 Jorvik shillings and stuff like that. So that it's always going into like the balance. And I know one of our biggest feedback that we do get is that you find a lot of stuff to be too expensive when it comes to Jorvik shillings. I don't have that much answers about that right now. But yes, that is what I've been told. Like, there is a lot of stuff behind economy and stuff, and generally I'm really not good with numbers. I'm really, really bad with numbers. It scares me. So yes, that's like what I can tell you right now. I wish I had a better answer for you. Potentially, maybe in the future I can have a better answer. But I'm sorry. But yes, I'm glad you understand. Oh, you were talking about the chat. Okay, thank you. Pretty awesome name. Thank you. The new UI looks a lot better than I thought. I love the little mini map in the corner. Ooh, yes. Do you like the placement in the corner though? Like, or would you want it to be somewhere else, preferably? But as I mentioned before, our wish is for you to be able to position it as you wish in the future. Jorvik shilling seems to like such a hard thing to navigate because it's literally affect everything in the economy. Everything would have to change. Exactly. So while I understand your wish, that is another big project to do, and anything that is a big project needs priority. Like we have so many things to see, like this a list of everything that we want to do. A lot of the things that is on this list is a lot of wishes that you want us to do. So it's like, okay, priority. We have to map everything. What should we want to do throughout the year? The regular stuff, the festival stuff, and then back-end stuff, stuff you get to see in game, like quest and everything. Okay, how much time would it be to do different kinds of things? Okay, you get this amount of time to do this, and then it's gonna be the release, and then you're gonna move over to the next project. Today we actually released a blog post that does cover a lot of this, so go and read the blog post if I'm not covering everything here. But yes, prioritization. So like when there is something that is like wish to be like, oh, please do this. While I understand, and I can understand this is super hard to know, that is like, okay, you want us to do this, then we have to take a break from that other thing you want us to do. Which is super like, it's hard, and I totally like at your end, you don't know everything we're doing at the same time, so like and you are more than welcome to say like you would want stuff, and we're excited to hear what you want. Just know that that might not happen tomorrow, most likely, or next week, or next month. Like it takes some time. If it bit like down the line would be amazing. I'm used to a lot of other games with the map in the bottom left corner. I'm like, what is right and left? Left corner, but it's easy to adapt to regardless. Okay, nice. I think the graphic of the new interface don't match a computer game, but more like a mobile game. I don't know how to explain it. I think the blue outline of the icons will help. I understand. I totally understand. I had the same feeling that you did when I saw it, that it does match a lot of our mobile game right now. And hello, Marie! I'm so glad you're here. It's been so long. These new options, yes. But yes, potentially there is, and it might be that I have not been in these conversations, and I'm sorry, but potentially there was an idea that they wanted the game to be a little more unison with mobile and PC, so it will be easy for someone who wishes to go between mobile and PC. Potentially, but a little bit I do kind of agree with you. It does feel more like it's very much less. And as I explained in the beginning, that is something I noticed as well when I was watching and just looking at it very intensely. But as I play myself and then do what I usually do, focus on myself in the game, looking at myself as I always do, and where I'm riding, I notice I see so much of the world thanks to the UI being less. So it's really a preference, like if you want to see more of the world or not. I can understand if it's, though, and I do want that feedback that if you feel that the UI is like too hard to see, that in a way it's not accessible for you. If it's your vision or something else, that it's like it's harder to see. Accessibility is what I'm looking for, but yes. I'm also so excited that I'm streaming again. It's been so long and I'm like, ooh, this is a little scary. So we have gone through the backpack, and here we have the rest of the menu that was sort of in itself with the horseshoe. Quest log, we have the friends, we have global store, high score, main menu. Oh yeah, what used to be in the telephone. Yes, you click the telephone before. Now it's just this icon, and I mean this icon though is more telling that it is a main menu. At least like a cogwheel is generally what is used when you want that main menu. Collections, and I'm not in a writing club, I'm alone, so I can't open that, but that probably looks more matching now since we changed the club UI. Was that last year or like 2 years ago? That was insane. It's a long time now, but that matches now this new UI, which is nice. And character seats. So most of this stuff already have a hotkey, as you can see, like they have in this a hotkey, so you can like just click here and I will get that. Global store does not, so that means like 1, 2 to be able to get global. And I'm a little like, it's a little too much. Oh, I didn't know we had that button there. Oh well. A little too many steps. At the same time, I'm conflicted. I'm like, because at the same time, I know there are people that can maybe be a little... They're trying to stay away from global just because they buy some stuff, so maybe it's good that it's hidden, but at the same time, do we want it to be hidden? But I think it would be nice to have a little bit of a hotkey as well to the global store. To make that easier, or to take that one out of, so we have that one above. But that means another button. And then up here, these ones are pretty small, at least for me. So we had the old message story where, you know, you got to see the champs and everything. We have mailbox, so you no longer have to go to a mailbox, which is kind of ironic. We just updated the art for the mailboxes, and now they're giving us the chance that you don't need a mailbox, you have it all the time with you. So you can see this UI has not changed. The team has not had the scope to change everything for this release, so there's still, as I mentioned, this is still work in progress, so bear with us. And as you can see, I find this to be a nicer, this little red dot to be a lot nicer than, you know, the flag that always stuck out. The flag was stressing me out. You always had to open up. Now that little red, like, sure, it's still like a notification thingy, there's something there. Not as stressful as that flag. Am I the only one? I hope I'm not the only one. But yes, I did a lot of races yesterday, and obviously, by all the testers that are on this server, I am the best. No, I'm not. Instagram story to find out people's thoughts on the overall horse progression people said. Me included, feel as if it lost a bit of magic, that colorful look. Okay. Interesting. The symbols on the right side are very clear, however. Okay, right side. That side. Oh goodness, what was that? Oh! Thank you so much for the follow! Work. It did work. That was weird. Yay, I'm happy it did work though. Nice. Thank you so much for the follow. Are very clear, little bit confused with the global button as you're just explaining. Yeah, that it's a little more hidden. That could be less hidden. Okay, and then we have photo mode, and that's news card. That's why. If you're confused, that is news card. So like, you know, whenever we have an update, like tomorrow, and you log in for the first time, you have those cards, or windows that pops out. They're called news cards. Those windows that pops up and give you like a short text to show like what is new in game and where to go and look and everything. That's a button for that, because we always want you to be able to go back and read if you want to. Right now it's grayed out because I don't think that feature is on the test server. So yeah. And we can also see where we were. Like, I, who have been playing for so long, I was so happy when they removed, you know, the pop-up text that was like in the middle of the screen, depending on where you were. Took a bit of fight, but I have them remove it, because for me it was purely annoying. And also we did have in the horseshoe, it did say where we were anyway, so I did not understand why we would have it all the time in our faces. They did it gradually. They added a setting to just mute it, and then in the end it was gone. Yay. So now it's up here, and I don't mind it. I think this is such a much more better look to see, easy to see, and not in my face, which I love when stuff is not in my face. Okay, finally gone through everything of the UI. Kinda cute though, the mailboxes that made Jorvik seems like an old place, which was kinda nice. I mean, you're always welcome to go to the mailboxes, they will stay. The flag, I guess it was cute, but I don't mind that it's gone. I'm sorry, but I do get you that if you found it cute, but yeah, no. I know that was like a general stress for people. They were like, I have mail, I have to go and open it to remove this flag. Oh, I know. Maybe it was just a few people that actually had issues with it. Maybe it was just me. No, I'm kidding. Hello, Luna. Hello, little colleague there. The flag. Yes. We will make videos of the flag. You're sending a heart to me? No, you're... Okay, I'm just gonna go and die in a corner. I'm gonna sit right here in shame. You're sending a heart to the other Rose. She much deserves it, yes. It's okay. It's just me. Okay, maybe it's nicer for those who didn't get that much mail. I always got excited when I see it. I get that though. Because I didn't get much mail. Or well, I did get a lot of like, ooh, you had the best score on the race. I was on a very inactive server, so I often got mails like that. So I was not super excited. I was always like, oh, more Jorvik shillings. Flag always stressed me out because why is someone sending me mail? Didn't you even share the heart? Oh, thank you. It's YouTube's fault for putting the last name on the second line, right? Are you in my club? Do you want to be in the club? Oh, yes, please. Are you here? Come and invite me to club. Oh wait, I might have automatically, so I probably should go and group there and friend there. So I can log in so you can see the club looks like. Woo! Not yet. Okay. Well, okay, then I'll continue the... Now we have seen the UI. Do we feel ready to lead the UI and start looking at other stuff? Or do we... Surprise collab moment, right? I didn't see that coming either. Let's continue, because we do have technically the new UI, which is this one. On the pigs! Oh. No updates on the pigs. I'm sad to say I have... It was brought up today, but not with the right people. It was like, we were like, oh right, the pigs. It was brought up because they were also talking about a lot of frogs today. For some weird reason. So, yes. Anyway, now. New UI, which is also this radial menu. Where you can find out, well, we had it before. It was the new horse care menu that is now, well, it's gonna be more of a thing for you. And as you can see here, your horse has not learned a special trick yet, and a special movement yet. Okay, I need to explain this. So previously, these were called special move and special gait. We even had to have a meeting just to discuss these names. Because it was brought up to us, or we thought, like, we have been doing now a lot of special moves and a lot of special gaits for horses. And it has been brought to our attention that some, well, kind of, we did know. It was just like, our way of categorizing, depending on the animation, they were either a special move or a special trick. Animation and how you activated it. So like a special move could be the piaffe, the Spanish walk, the laying down, a very special rear, and my heart has been beating for you ever since I discovered your channel. Thank you. Oh goodness, the love I get to I can't. Thank you so much. And hi, hey, you made it. Hello. Oh goodness, I was in a I need to stop being, where was I? So, special move. Could, yeah, be laying down or bucking, which we have for like the Mustangs. We decided to call them special tricks instead. And the reason for this is that these, oh, I see so, I'm not alone. I was a little like, whoa, where did you come from? Hi, I'm ready to be in a club. Stars, all stars. Stars, all stars. That's almost. Hello, I can be in club now. Hi. The club name is amazing, right? Star, all stars. It's amazing. Do we have a club outfit? Should I change? No, I'm looking gorgeous. My goodness, I will sit in this stream forever. And I was discussing stuff, I'm sorry. So special trick. The reason why we went with the name special trick is generally because of all the all the animation that are pretty short that we make, or most of them are like tricks that you actually can teach your horse, like rearing, bowing, laying down, Spanish walk, the piaffe. That is also kind of short stuff. So that's why we went with trick. As I mentioned, not all of them. We will still have... No, I don't. Oh, wait, I did right. Yeah. Now you can send me. Oops. So that is why we're changing it to special trick. Because then for special movement, why we're going there is because we had... Ew! I haven't seen this before. Oh, lovely. I feel these two buttons though should be like in the middle. That is gonna be a feedback. Because this is very middle and then like... yes. Ew! Look! Oh! Look at all the Annas! Oh, you can see all of them. It's a very good. Oh well, We have and step, and tree, and side, and sky, and smith, and sparrow, and stone, and storm, and Anthelon. Who is Anthelon? Oh well. I'm just a novice. I'm the noob. Anna. Yes! So many Annas. QA made these accounts, so they had to be very like, this is easy. Now, special movements. Because we have also done, so special movements is the special gates that we usually have before, which is basically those kinds of animations that are like a gate. Like you can do them for any amount of time you want, and you activate it by walking, shift, and forward again. You can see the club chat, right? Eee! Ooh! I didn't know that's what's happening. Oh my goodness. That's pretty. I like this. It's less. As you may not know, I like less. I'm very Scandinavian that way. Nice. Cool. I'm glad we get to see this. This is nice. I like it. Perfect. I am excited I never get to you can't see it on your stream because your lovely faces. Yeah, I sort of had to move it because I was up in another corner, which was the map, and then like my face can't be anywhere. That's for this sake, just oh, not the game. Am I stupid? Let's do this. Now you can see, and Luna, write something so they can see now the blip. Right. Yeah, now you can see the little pretty. It's pretty. As I said, it's less. I'm very Scandinavian. I like less symbols. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was what you were talking about. If only you could see my face now. But I don't know where to have me. Oh, that was not the one I was wanting. Where should I move me? Here? Oh, now actually maybe here. Here might be a better place now. Or here. No, here. Oh, I hope that works again. Thank you for the invite. Hopefully it's easier to see. Well, we are done with the chat now, so maybe I can still be over here for now. Generally when I stream I have myself up here, but we are looking at stuff now, so let's do that. Lol. Under the map maybe? I feel like I'm in the way still. I'm everywhere. Like yes, I can show you. Yes, placeholders. I explained this earlier that the team didn't find the emojis that was like the icons for the emotes, like you didn't understand what they were, so they decided to have placeholders in a way to see how your reactions would be, but it would be interesting to be, yes, ish placeholder, but we will love your feedback on what would you feel is the most intuitive for these kinds of menus. Like, what would you think is the best way? Yes. Now I'm gonna move myself back here again, because now we're done with chat. You're feeling very triangle today. Oh, actually, maybe we should keep everything, because I like that saying that we're all feeling a little triangle today. My phone needs to be quiet. I'm a circle today. Oh yes, okay. You know what? I'm pretty a square. I am very basic. Quite oval, but it's actually a melted circle. Nice. Okay, should I continue my very long speech about the special moments and stuff? So, I was on special moment. Right, so previously called special gate, which was basically just our name on how to categorize those animations that was placed depending on how you activated it, and also how that you could use it for a very long amount of time. However, gate was potentially a little wrong, which you notice sometimes in the community, that you would like to have gatherings going like, oh, bring your gated horses, and then someone brought the Percheron. And apparently there were discussions then going like, that is not a gated horse. And that really is, I mean, correct. But it's called gate in game, but yeah, it was just a moose walk. That we named the moose walk. It's not even called a moose walk in real life, but you then get to see our point. Like, it's not really a gate, so maybe we shouldn't call it a gate to be that confusing, and that's why we then went with special movement. We couldn't have special move, and special movement would be confusing, so that's why it's special movement, special trick. Oh goodness, that was such a long rant. I'm sorry. Being picky. Beyond there. Thank you. For all my horses. If only we could have all the special movements for all horses. Or as many horses as we wanted. Now that would be amazing. Now, I wanna bond with my horse, so let's move on. You can see something here. Now you can just get the horse XP from just doing races, the daily races. Now you can actually do it by just being with your horse. And I love it so much. And you get quite a lot. I mean, plus 240 horse XP is quite a lot. So these are supposed to be activating at around, I think it was like, was it 20 to 40 minutes or 30 to 40 minutes? Somewhere around there. So within the hour, you should be having a little special moment with your horse. And you will see when it's activated. I think this is a daily one. But if you were to be like out and about and it's time for that special moment, you will see a little, I think it will turn purple up here or something. We might be able to see it later. But let's do this shared moment right now. Sparky shifts and bites at their attack. Eee. Oh, I love this. How pretty. Oh. I'm just gonna move again. Oh, wait. Oh, I did it again. Maybe I should be under the map or something. I'm gonna be here now. So, so you see. I forgot about that. So let's see. I just love to see this. It's that intuitive. Like, it will generate whatever you wear. You will see yourself. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. Okay. Wait and let Sparky get comfortable, help adjust Sparky's attack, direct Sparky's attention away from the annoyance. And no answer is actually wrong. You can do whatever. Of course, they're probably gonna be, it's the horse world. A lot of people will think differently on how to take care of horses, but here when you're playing, nothing is wrong. You go with the decision that is right, and when I say no choice is wrong, it's not like you won't get the XP. No matter what you choose, you will get the XP. So I'm gonna be help adjust Sparky's attack. Sparkle! Nice! And then we can see here that it was added. Oh goodness. You are to be streamer friendly. You know what? I think I do. I think though, I mean, if I were to be streaming and this is out, maybe I position myself somewhere. I will probably position myself over the map, potentially. Or down by the chat, up by the map. Because then it's not new anymore and you don't need to see the map. So darn cute! Glitter sparkles! Oh goodness, the sparkles. I'm so glad you seem to enjoy the sparkles. That was a little bit of worry of mine. I'm like, nothing in their faces. They don't like anything in their faces. I like, in a way, I probably scared our game designers. But I think they did a really good job. So now we got some XP. And now we're also gonna take care of Sparky. And now if I click the Q again, we have an updated radial menu that has a lot more options, which is basically when you're on foot. More sparkles. We have that you can mount from here. I mean, if you are playing on If you're just don't want to use the keyboard, this is a lot more friendlier. Put it in the middle on the left or right, since that's where I would for WoW or Final Fantasy. Oh, good. My camera might be also very big. You might be seeing way too much of me than you should. Oh well. That's where I'm gonna stay here now. I'm not gonna be moving anymore. This is not the stream where we figure out where you see my face. Or maybe it is. I mean, we already spent like 10 minutes of it. Now, we see some stuff that are up. We can see Pat Horse. Here I would like to suggest that they actually get a little bit of XP. Like once a day you get to pat your horse and you will get some XP. But right now it's not. But you can see, doing a little bit of extra daily care with your horse gives the XP as well. You can have stable care and still be able to do this and still get the XP, so that's absolutely fine. I mean, I would have been stressed. I have so many horses, so I need my stable care. So that's absolutely fine. You can also, like, you can do stable care for all your horses, and still, if you then have 10 horses in your stable that you need to level up, you can still go around and do all 10 horses and get the XP. I have a question, because when we take care of horses, he gets XP. Will our horses get any extra XP when we wash him in the stable in the horse water? Horse water. No, I don't. No, you won't. That feature is more like that's more for role playing. But I mean, why not? It could be. I'm gonna bring it back to them. Could be interesting. Or, well, I know that some of the team might be even watching the stream, although this is gonna be a very long stream, so they might get bored easily. Petting the horse would be nice as XP, yes, also using the shower stall should be included. Luna is also here, probably taking notes. I'm just saying, no, I'm gonna bring everything back and have with me. Really good suggestions. Yes, I will bring it forward to the team. Then give some water. And brush. The brushing animation is still not pretty. I'm hoping for updated character to have a lot better. Nice. There we go. Okay, he's still pretty far off. So let's mount up. Okay, this is a bug. It's not supposed to be like that. But right now during the test, we can do the shared moments a little more often. Leading the horse over a period of time could also be something that gives XP, not much, but a little at least. Yes, that I think is something that you can, like, is a thing in Red Dead Online. So, Hey Kando, if she's still here. No, okay. It's okay, Luna, you don't have to. I'm sorry. And as I said, I will bring this as well. Like, everyone is supposed to be gathering the feedback. But yeah, let's do this again. Dose is off to sleep. Oh, we took care of him so much that he's snoozing. Let Sparky rest for a moment, give Sparky a gentle pat, wake Sparky, and continue on. I mean, this is great for role-playing. Like, for example, now we're just standing here, so I'm gonna let him rest for a moment. But the one that is like, it's time to wake up and move on, what if you had this moment as you were, like, having a club event? And it's like, okay, I know you're a little snoozy, but things are actually happening right now. We're in like a writing class, so let's wake up now. So yeah, I mean, that's nice. And as I said, no choice is wrong. You will get the XP anyway. Where was I going? Oh, right, I wanted to discuss the sparkles of the care animation, because I can imagine that maybe the sparkles can feel a little like, oh, can we turn it off for role-playing or for when we are doing videos and stuff? Something that is good to know is that those sparkles only happen when you are actually getting XP. So now if I were to brush my horse, no sparkles. So if you want to do videos or roleplay and you're using a horse that is not maxed level, just do those daily cares and you're done. And then you can do it how many you want without seeing the sparkles. So I hope, and I want to, oh actually I would love to know, do you feel like that is enough? Or would you really want to be able to toggle off stuff? these kinds of effects. It might be difficult to fix, but I'm very curious. Like, is that walk around enough for you? Well, I hello, my bell. Welcome to the stream. So happy people are here. I'm gonna be doing a race while you consider my question. What was I thinking? Because that was something I did when I heard about them wanting to do sparkles and things happening. A lot of things that is in your face. That was my general feedback. Like, the community generally don't like it. Those kinds of stuff. Like, we did, I believe, remove the hearts, for example, because you wanted to be able to pat your horse, and like the animation of the horse being happy to be getting a pat was enough for you. You didn't need a heart because it was ruining the roleplay. This function will make horse training very interesting than before. Yay! I'm so happy to hear. Ooh, what up with the question marks, Maribel? I mean, for me it's enough, because there's nothing you do that generates sparkles out of nowhere, right? No, exactly. No. You will... I think every time... We will see now. Every time I get into goal or leaving this, I think you might be getting some sparkles now as you're training. Oh, Maribel. Oh. No hablo español. I'm sorry. I don't speak Spanish. I'm so sorry, but I hope you enjoy anyway. Be fine with how the sparkles are at the moment. Nice! Off maybe would be nice, just for perhaps those who play for more realism. I can agree it is a little in your face sometimes. I remember the hearts were taken off and that was welcome. Sparkles inbound. So, no sparkles there, but I think... Yeah. So every time you gain XP to your horse right now, there's gonna be a bit of sparkles. I got it, you roasted. Yes, hello, Chris. You're welcome. I'm sorry, Maribel. I don't have to. I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. I want to train now. When I hear about all these features, oh my goodness, you have no idea. Do you know how sad I am that they have copied my account to this beta server? So I'm training Sparky now. But when I go back to live, I will have to start all over again. But I have quite a lot of horses that need to be leveled. So I need this feature to come out so I can start leveling up my horses. Oh, you like the amount of sparkles. That's nice. Then, of course, there's a lot more sparkles once you level up your horse. And we are working towards that. Oh, actually, it's not that far away. Do I have... I don't have enough trash. Oh, wait. Doink. Ah, yeah. You changed your... You did? Me too, I'm not a racer. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm not much of a racer either. I used to do the daily training to level up my horses. Okay. Let's see now if we can get... Want to give no feedback so that it'll come out faster. I'm ready. Aw, but the feedback is good. And oh, there are more people here now, so I can't say... Oh, greetings from Poland! Yay! Hi, Poland! The Polish community! Yay! So glad you are here. Right, I can say, in the beginning of the stream, I did mention that the feedback is very welcome. We want all the feedback, like you have, like, this is why we are asking our ambassadors to test it and gather feedback. We want the temperature of, like, how you feel about this, and we want to hear what you think and gather all the feedback. The scope of this project is that we aim to have this out before summer. If everything goes well and there's not that many bugs or anything, it might be out even sooner. But with that said, like, we still gather all the feedback and we will go through the feedback. Once this is out, this is still a much of work in progress. So if there's this one feedback that we notice, like, okay, we see your point, we see what you're saying, we should maybe tweak. Maybe it is the UI that we are like, oh, okay, we can see now that you feel like, for example, the UI is a little too hard to look at, it's not accessible. How can we make it better? So it's more like your feedback might not be implemented by the first time the release is, why this is released, just because we want it out, we want you to work with it. It could also be that we get your feedback now. How is your feedback gonna change once it's out as well? So it's like a way to give a sense for us to prepare work-wise, what to focus on in that sense. So that is why like your feedback is still very, very important. Yes, I hope that is understandable. And as I said, shoot questions if you have any, and I'll try my very best to answer. It is time to level up. Woo! Okay, my favorite way to level up is actually from the ground. And I will show you why. So let's look. And now, no, wait, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. As you can see, it is purple. I like this purple. I like this purple. It's very pretty purple. And you can see level up horse. And we click here. We are forced here. I actually never showed you this. So here is where you can see what you get per level. So Spark the Connection is like it's the first level, and getting to level 2, you can do that by just doing the daily care. Like just taking care of the horse and you're there already. So the faster gallop, don't be too worried. Just take care of your horse and you're done. And then you get lead rope. Oh goodness, we can actually go through all this. Lead rope, yes. Previously, it has only been a thing that you have to buy. Which is going to continue to be a thing. You can still buy the lead rope feature, which will just mean that if you buy the feature, you have unlocked the lead rope on any horse you have or will have in the future, and you can use it whenever you want, no matter their level. Here, if you were not to have bought lead rope feature before, and you just go through by leveling it up, what you are doing is that you're unlocking the feature lead rope on that specific horse. So kind of see going forward that if you buy the feature instead, you're like, it's something like you're treating yourself, not to having to do this. Like it's giving you the possibilities. It's more like, yeah, treating yourself. How are we feeling about that? I hope we're feeling good. Because I felt like when that was explained to me, I was like, oh, okay. Like, if you want to do the work and unlock it on each and every horse, you can do so. If you want to buy the feature and just have it whenever you want for anything, you can do so. Okay, then. Well, sorry, I've been missing. And yes, the lurking. Thank you so much for lurking. I wasn't too sure about the location of the minimap at first because I didn't. You didn't. What? Want lots of clutter in the sky, but having seen it in stream for a bit, I actually don't think it will be an issue. Okay, great. And I totally get what you mean. It really depends, yes, as well, which resolution you have. But I hope not. I hope they will fix that it shouldn't be depending on which resolution you have, it's bigger or smaller. But I know there's also like this goal they have is that you will have an option to choose where you have it. Not in the scope for this release though, but it's a wish they wish to do. What happens if you keep training and don't level up the horse? Does all the XP build up and carry over? Yes, they did think of that. Because I was like, when they said that you have to notice in a way that it's time to level up, I just know I would miss that. But you can, if you want, be on a level 1 horse and continue doing XP, and wait to click that button 15 times. If you want. The XP will be carried on to the next and stored, so you will not lose an XP. The UI is small enough that it doesn't clutter the sky up, in my opinion. Nice. So if you have it bought it, you don't need to unlock it. Exactly. So now when I have this, I wouldn't have noticed a change. So yes, technically, that level 3, if you have bought the lead rope feature, it won't do anything for you. But you have bought it. So yeah. Perfect, cool. So that's the lead rope. Here is, you cannot click on it. I'm not. Oh, they told me what this means. I think it doesn't really mean anything because there are a few levels that you don't really get much because it's time for they saved like the big stuff for later. Companionship, which basically mean stats are increased with 5 each time. So that happens here, something here, and then we have over here. Oh, level horse. Oh goodness, this is what I get now for being level 7. I will get the special movement, the special trick as well. Do you have a special trick? No, yes, no, yes. No. We will see. I can't remember. And then, alltså snälla. I had to speak a little Swedish there. Alltså, follow and stay command. This feature. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. It's amazing. Which is, that's what it says. Like, you can have your horse follow you around from foot, and it's adorable. I will show you later. Friendship. Ooh, oh, I didn't notice this before. So, level 5, you have a companionship. It's a very good assessment. Also, I use that so much. Whenever I'm excited, I'm like, alltså snälla. I probably confuse a lot of my English-speaking people. Especially colleagues at work. When I'm so excited, I'm like, oh, alltså snälla. And they're like, huh? Which is basically, oh, please. Anyway. And then, okay, level 9, you have friendship. And then, level 11. Call command. How many times have we not have to go off the horse and we have to go and do something and we have run away from our horse and we're like, oh, now I have to run all the way back. No more, people. We have call command. At least when the horse is level 11. I use smile, not agree, but I have no idea. Yes, exactly. Like, she seems excited. That's great. The call command is something I've been wanting for a very long time. Me too. Me too. Like, the call command I wanted more than... I don't know. I was not thinking of follow. But now that they gave us follow, I'm like, oh yes, of course we wanted this for years as well. No one has just said it. Well, probably someone has actually said it. I just haven't said it. So yes, call command. Works everywhere where horses are allowed though. So if you are in Jorvik City, no, you can't call your horse. Yes. And then we have, oh, I think this is cute now. Level 13, you're basically soulbound. We're soul friends and stuff, yes. And then for level 15, this is not in game right now, but you will have the stable nameplate. And I have not fixed, so I can show you. Sad, I'm so sorry. But I do know that there are a few ambassadors that have showed the GIF of how it will look like. So basically, that horse that is level 15 will get a golden nameplate with some pretty stars on it. So look extra pretty. So I, for example, because I right now sometimes I have so many horses that are level that I don't remember if they're level 15, that I have to go in and click on them and be like, are you? Yes, you are, and then go away. Now I won't. I will know by just looking at their stall. Nice. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. Now it's time to level up. And as I mentioned, I love to do this from ground because this is adorable. Look at this. Woohoo! We're happy with horse. It doesn't work when we're on horse. When we're on horse, the horse just rears. The horse just rears. It's still a very pretty magical effect, but like we don't celebrate with it. It's just the horse rears and like woohoo, yay! But you get why I like to do it on foot now. It's kind of like sharing the happiness with the horse. Okay, so now we can see these are open. Why? I think this is a bug. The Tennessee horse doesn't have a. Oh, it actually doesn't. Oh, now we want it to work. So there you go. So you don't have to go through keyboard where you start walking and then shift and walk forward. You could go by this and just click the button and it will go and do that for you. Nice. I do every time I finish a horse already. Nice. Yes, and I know there have been some talks right now. There are hotkeys, but something I mentioned at least when I was like here, I was a little like, oh, such a long radial menu. But then I was, they would wish to add hotkeys to each and every one of these stuff. So like the suggestion they had is that it would be like Q1, Q2 that you would have to click, and but we'll see how that goes. But in the future, yes. So satisfying. Yay! I'm so glad you like the animations. Nice. Now, okay. Oh, we have a shared moment. Oh, 280. I don't know how that is, if it's supposed to be like that, so don't take this to be super serious. Okay, Sparky startles a little, spooked by something in the distance. It would be fun if they were animations that were connected to this, like they did a special animation that would similar this, but it's that would be super hard. Up per horse level. It does? Well, that's nice. I like that Luna has the answers better than I do sometimes. Nice, thank you, Luna. Okay. Calm Sparky, reassure them. Focus Sparky back to what you were doing. Tut at Sparky for being so easily frightened. Oh, more like, oh, come on, you silly horse. It's not that scary. You know, we can be like that. But let's reassure them. Everything is fine. Right. It's like 480. Seems like a lot, but then again, the amount having to level up is pretty a lot. Oh well. Okay, now we need to do this. Follow. So now we can see down here that it's on, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice to have that. What is it called? Confirmation that the horse will follow now. So let's start walking. See. Ah, this makes me so happy. Look how adorable. It just follows. Eee. And then if I run, come. Oh, it does take a long. This is something I did tell them. Maybe make that a little shorten the distance there so it's not as far away. They probably have not had the chance to adjust that yet. Because at this moment, you can get stuck with your horse. Let's see if we can get him stuck somewhere. This is probably an easy spot to get stuck. Okay, let's see. Oh, stuck. So here I can see it's the little triangle. So Sparky's stuck somewhere. Oh god. Where did you get stuck? Here. Oh goodness. I'm so sorry, friend. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're cute anyway. I want to thank SSC for adding the number to the XP bar, by the way. That's the best. Oh, nice. I will make sure the team gets to know that too. All your feedback will be brought to them. So, but yay! I love it if it was a bit quicker. Yeah, horses are gonna be forced to run after me once this comes out. Yeah, we're not gonna be riding anymore. This is gonna be our future. Just us running around with horses. Come see. But yes, I asked them to potentially shorten that distance a little bit because it is a little too far away now. Yes. So now it's here, and I believe to stop this, you don't have to go into B and click anything. You can just click X. And there, confirmation, it's gone. So now he won't follow me. Now he stays there. Nice. This is the cutest horse stock, and it makes a sound of welcoming when you find it back, right? How many of us will have so many cute moments with a horse when we're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't, like, oh, you're stuck, and oh my goodness. We are gonna have so many moments with our horses now that is like, we didn't have them before, or we made them up. Now it's gonna happen, people. Ugh. I still need a hotkey for you for just getting up, but we don't have that. I gotta push for it though. I want a hotkey. Cool. Oh, right. No, call horse was level 11, and so I'm probably not gonna be able to show that today. Already. As I said, this is a bug. They're not supposed to be happening that many times. But I want to see all this stuff. Sparky Huff said something. There's a bug buzzing around their face. Oh, that is so annoying. Also, Sparky away from the bug. Run! Lean over and shoo the bug away. Ignore the bug. It will go away on its own. Shoo! Silly Goofy runs over all of your week with my Silly Goofy horse, right? I can't wait to see all the club events where it's like, we are just gonna have like a course where you have to get your horse to follow you through it. And oh goodness, yes. Okay. Cool. I wanna show you the call command, and I think I must have some horse that then has that. So let's go in. The ultimate obstacle course, right? Especially with the distance how it is now. Like that is gonna be way too tricky. And let's see, do I have any? I must have an Icelandic horse that is. I mean, damn, in Reddit Online, this is the best because when your horse comes to you and it neighs at you, the need for baby speak is intense. Even in the most dangerous situation. Like, oh goodness, my baby boy, we need to go. They're shooting at us. I get what you mean. No. Oh, we were right below. Oh goodness. Not you two, not you. Bleaky, are you? Yes. Bleaky, my boy. You know how to... You're my savior. Let's go. Okay. That is something I have to tell them later, that it's something that I need for this to be here. With this new UI, and you're in the stable, I can no longer just... Oh! Ah! I clicked it wrong. Never mind. It was just a little invisible to me. I was about to say I can't access stable care. It was right there, just in the middle. But then I accidentally clicked the door. Okay, so it's there. Never mind. Okay, so let's get off horse. Okay, horse cannot be called right now. That's because we're too close. So let's go running. All the working education. Or how is the right name? Oh, I know. Working equitation. It's kind of a hard name, so, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be right here, and you will notice, this is actually, I find this really cool. If you have something behind you, the game, well, okay, the horse will sense that and not show up behind you. So you can see it's gone, and he poop up there. He did not poop. He did not poop. He did not show up behind me in the pasture. He showed up in front of me. Ah. Is there a limit for how far away you can be for Culfred? I want to say no. But let's find out. Let's have a little run. I'm not gonna run forever, but let's... Ooh, trash. Let's have a run somewhere. And while I'm running... More questions! While I'm out jogging. Where should I run to? Golden Hills. Okay, now. Isn't that a little bit more of a run? That's a little far. I'm considering... let's run to Baroness. That might be the longest way. Imagine the pain when we notice that there is a limit. Definitely. You know what? I'm gonna leave that testing up to you. I'm gonna go to Baroness, which I feel is far enough. And if it works there, I'll leave the testing on being on one side of the island, run to another, and see if it still works. That's up to you. I just noticed. I'm a little worried that there was something with work, so I'm just gonna... Okay. Okay. There was nothing dangerous. Everything is fine. Everything is burning, but we're fine. Okay. We now need a transport without horse. Just to do the test? Or what? I mean, what would the test be without having to run all the way? Right? Imagine now falling and I would be teleported back to the horse. I would be like, I just need to breathe. What if they have added, like, they haven't probably. What if you were to get so far away that the horse would automatically be like, you're too far away from me, I'm here now. That would be kind of annoying, so I hope they didn't. Oh, this truck. Whoa. Forgot you did that. It's part of the experience of the set. Exactly. Okay, so we're going to this statue. So let's do this. Are we ready? I left to feed my cats and suddenly we're on a jog. Yes, Rose. We're gonna see. I left my horse at Steve's and I'm over here. Actually, it's not that super far, but anyway, this is as far as I'm ready. Okay, we're ready. There is the button. Are we ready to see my Icelandic pop up? Are we ready? Are we thinking this will work? Probably it will. Let's see. Oh goodness! Hello! Whee! It did work! Now, for anyone here, when this is released, you have to try it if it works from one island to the other. On one side of the island to the other. You're adorable. How about you also follow me around? You're one of my favorite Icelandic horses, to be honest. Oh, you could probably do that. Oh, look at you. You're adorable. Oh, I have to give kudos to the game designer that did this. Designers, animators, whoever, whatever it was needed to make this happen. Right, they are so cute. They are my babies. I was so happy when I got to be a part of their update. I can watch this all day. Almost. Dude, so cute, right? I have all of the Icelandics. Quarter came out. I tested the speed of backing up from one place to another with a quarter in comparison to a normal horse. You did. Oh goodness. Okay, that's your. Wow. I admire that. Cool. How was it? Let's go and get Sparky again. Okay, I think I showed everything now. I'm a little like, did I? I think I have. Have I showed everything? Was tedious but interesting. I admired you for doing that, really. I have noticed I'm probably one of the laziest players we have. Like, we have. That I am the laziest player. Like, no. I am even too lazy to take shortcuts. I just follow the road. Well, sometimes I do shortcuts. If the shortcuts are easy, I'll take them. But if they're not, I'm too lazy to do that. I'm such a lazy person. That's me. I'm a millennial. Close to 30. I'm a lazy human then. I bought all the Icelandics. Yay! I did suggest the Icelandics. I was like, you know, when they were, because they asked me like, which breed should we have? And I was like, the Icelandics. Like, hello. They're like the horse to collect. And they were a little like, it was not that it's not that recently, so maybe are we? And I was like, trust me. But yes, I'm so happy then that you did get it. Anything that is Icelandics. Oh, I love my babies. My babies. Close to 30. Curse can relate. Oh goodness, yes. I'm so close. It's... Oh, it is what it is. I hate birthdays as well. Well, no, I don't hate birthdays. I hate having to like make something happen, like having a party, having to do the party. That is the. Speaking of Icelandic, we need Icelandic tag. I agree. I would have loved. I don't know. Whoa, did we? Oh no, we did the bridle instead. That bridle. So that's probably why the scope, we couldn't really do the saddle. Would be fun. Right now I feel more though that I wish them to retrofit the Icelandic so we can wear more gear, because it's right, like I feel like in a way we would get the Icelandic gear even though it's all Icelandic. We would kind of get the feeling if they could wear the latest Dressage Shadows, which they can't right now, but yeah. Oh, I need to push more for that retrofit to happen. Departure on discounts. I can't say anything about that. I wish I could though, but no, I can't. Oh! accident. Oh, I probably thought I was on an Icelandic now. Still use the old Icelandic for that. Oh, nice. But yeah, they're old. Woo! Pew! Nice. Adorable. Yeah, they should be retrofitted. There's so many horses to retrofit. But what breed? Oh, goodness. Which breed would you feel like this horse needs to be retrofitted now? It's important. Just so I know, for whenever they're asking. Which horse breed or pony breed do you feel needs to be retrofitted? Jorvik Warmblood. Why is my phone going off? I'm a little worried. I have some colleagues that are still working, which is a little like... Okay, I think it's fine. They know I'm not. They should not be working, but it is what it is. Jorvik Warmblood. Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, like start a horse, and which would be Jorvik Warmblood, but you, yeah. Marwarian Finn horse. Interesting. Connemara and Trackerner, okay. I'm kind of surprised by these. I thought you would go like Jorvik Wild. Oh, wow. Brain said no now to everything in my head. Appaloosa? No, they are. Wow, I need to... By the way, back for the... Wait. I flew. Miss Wallen took 30 minutes with a quarter horse, 53 with an Irish cob. Yeah. Wow. The difference though. 33. That's like 23 minutes in difference. That's insane. Fjordsen or Swedish horse. Oh yeah. Oh, I would love the Irish cob to also be retrofitted. How beautiful wouldn't they be? Sorry, I don't know what this word means. What word? I'm sorry. Oh, retrofit! Oh, absolutely. I'll explain. So retrofit is basically the word we use for when we mean... You probably noticed this, that there are horses we have in game right now that can't wear certain newer tags. Oh, I think my headset is about to die soon. So, for example, the Icelandic can't wear the newest dressage saddle. So what needs to happen is that, and generally why this is happening is because we have created this tag after the horse was released. So retrofit is basically what we need to do is go back into re-uploading the horse in our programs, put the saddle on, and any other tag that needs to be added on, because generally it's not just one tag. Put them on, adjust them enough that it looks good on that horse, but we can't adjust it too much because it does affect the other horses. If you know what I mean. So, for example, the Lusitano, when it's using that English bridle, do I have any of those that here? Nope, of course not. That English bridle that has like a very low like muscle piece around the mouth. It's very low on that horse. And the reason for that is when we did that Lusitano, the mouth part is actually pretty short. If we would have maybe done it today, we would have done it a little higher up in a way, so it wouldn't look as like short. But in general, those kinds of horses as well don't wear those kinds of bridles just because their face doesn't always allow it. But yeah, it can look a little weird on some horses, but that's because we have to adjust it so it won't affect the other horses. I'm out of your stream. Thank you for hosting this. Thank you so much for coming by, Chris. I'm so glad you did. It's definitely an American quarter horse. There's a lot of Western stuff they can't wear. Oh, that is true, Elsa. Yeah, that is true. It really needs to be retrofitted there as well. So, that whole process of going back, putting the gear on, then we have to re-export the horse, and there, problems can happen. There are always somewhere problems, and our quality assurance department, QA, have to go through everything, and that means that if there is a horse breed we have used as a non-playable character, for example, the fjord horse that Sonia has is a fjord horse, but is a non-playable character, and a retrofit for the fjord could mean that that NPC horse, which is short for non-playable character, can be messed up for a weird reason, and then that would have to be reported from QA, go back to the team who would have to fix the problem, re-export again, do all the testing again, and so far they try of course their best to leave no bugs, but some horses we have just used so much as NPC horses that it's basically impossible sometimes for our QA to be testing everything. So yeah, that's, and then we release. So there are sometimes we have released a retrofit horse where we are a little ready like, oh, we might be getting reports that something is wonky on something. But yes, that is a retrofit. Yay! So American Quarter, Icelandic, Arabian with the newest saddle pads. Yeah, the newest saddle pads are pretty. American Quarter, Icelandics, Irish Cobs, Yorick Warmblood. There's so many horses that needs to be retrofitted. The Fjords would be adorable in all the new attack as well. Oh. Pew. I need so much to happen. I'm sad that my drink is empty. Bye. So there we go. Okay. Let's see. Will we get another? I don't think we will get another because I'm getting a little tired. Boom, 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 boom. I feel like I'm slowly like locking out the new sound, which is nice because I was a little worried that it would be like a little too much. So every time hear that little sparkling sound. Yeah. But I think I'm like, that is a sound that I will slowly not hear. Like, we are not really hearing the sound of the checkpoints all the time. That was new. That was when it was new. It was like, oh, it's so different. But now I barely hear it. So, wee, wee, and boop. Boing. Okay. I think point. Oh, do we actually? Let's see. Do we have a share moment? We do have a share moment. A strange chill passes briefly over you and Sparky for just a moment. Oh, ignore it and move on. You got this. You got things to do. I do have things to do. I'm very busy. Give Sparky a quick pat and check they're okay. Let the moment pass and warm yourself up with Sparky. We're gonna warm ourselves up. Pew! Do we have another moment? We can probably wait a little bit and get another moment, and then we will have one more level up. I think my headset is... Boink. Okay, nice! Have you read today's blog post, by the way? I was very intrigued when it was released, because I thought it was really good. Very curious. I actually didn't know that much was going into like planning the roadmap for the year. Whoosh! And what else? And also fun to hear about the snow. Yeah. So we have. What I like is that I can open the radial menu and the horse doesn't stop. I think that this year will be the best for Star Stable. Oh, I'm so glad you think that. Yeah, there's a... I will like to call this the year of change. Like, we're getting this new UI. Like, no matter, we will have a new UI. The game has existed now for more than 11 years. With the same UI. It's kind of time to update it. So it's gonna be a new UI. And it's gonna be interesting to see how this evolves. How this continues. But yes, the year of change. Because we're most likely, I mean, we aim to have the new character out as well. Oof. That day. I'm excited, but also a little scared. But I'm excited, but also a little scared. Yes. There's a lot of stuff happening. And we're gonna probably have a new festival this summer, since we did say goodbye to the Midsummer Festival last year. So, so much. We have not started the work on the summer festival yet, by the way, so I have no idea what the plans are yet for that. They're probably doing discussions. I'm not involved in them though, so I don't know. Pew! Yeah. Which horses do you hope for this year? I know, but I still would like to know what you think it is. I won't be able to tell you, but I would love to know. I think, or I hope, that the horse will do one more level up. I feel like it needs to end the stream on one more level up. Just to show. Lipisaner. Well, we are going to update it at some point, but yeah. Lipisaner would be really nice. Oh, there we go. No, we were so close. Oh yay, but we can do one more. Sparky doses off to sleep. Oh. You can rest for a moment still, because we are. There we go. Okay, we are ready for another update. Okay, updated Morgan, then the Mustangs, Morgans, and for new breeds, I love Welsh Cobs. I know we have Welsh ponies, but they're not the same. Very true. Yeah. Would be really cool with Welsh Cobs to have the different sections. But yes, the Mustangs, Morgans are definitely gonna be updated. Yeah. Love to see the Highland ponies. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Any warm blood, really? The BVP wasn't enough, and I mean the Belgian. No, they're gonna be more warm bloods for sure. That I can say. Okay, one last little update. More tall horses. Yes. Well, that will happen. Okay. Now we are leveling. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Okay, we're not gonna really get anything from this, but we're leveling up horses, and this time we're sitting on the horse. That is kind of cute. Nice. Level 8. Okay. Maybe some Polish breeds like the Konik Polski. Ooh, I think I gold that one. And it's kind of cute. Can have more unique colors would be cool. Ooh, that's interesting. Generally, they have very boring, like basic colors like bay and chestnut, black. But yeah, I mean, could happen. It really depends on when we create the horse, what it looks like when we do our research, and if the breeds allows those unique colors, like if it allows to be pinto, then potentially we'll do one. You would never know. Okay, let's go over to intermission. Goodness, nice. Because now we're done looking at the game. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Had a pretty long day. Been a very long day. But I'm so excited to be back streaming. Oh goodness, that does not look good. It's so hard to get something like in between there because it really depends on the name. Oh well. Oh, whoops, I meant that. Oopsie. But yes. I'm so excited to be back streaming. I hope to do it more often, especially when there are like festivals and stuff, to get back to streaming and to talk. Potentially have Stacy on, like Game House and Stacy, and others from work that wish to join to have fun. Yay! I'm so glad you thought it was fun. I'm glad I managed to make it work on YouTube, because I did notice that when I streamed on Twitch, Star Stable, it did not have that many that found their way to Twitch. Maybe that is changing, but I did have another kind of streaming on Twitch that was not that Star Stable-y. like. So yeah, it might be better for me to stream at least Star Stable over here. More streams. This is a lot of fun. Oh, I'm glad you all had fun. I had fun too. I feel like I had a very good day, and I don't know. Did any one of you follow my trip home from work on my Instagram? Because that was very spontaneous. I was like, how can I make people know? Because I didn't prep any assets or anything. So I was like, I'm just gonna have you follow me home from the story. So if you haven't, go to my Instagram and see the stories. They're kind of weird and fun. I shared like a TikTok, and I even shared a music that was just random because I was sitting on the bus and got bored very quickly, and like food and prepping and stuff. So it's kind of fun. I have like a goal someday to do like a day in the life of a community manager, but it just never happens. But it is a goal of mine to do and share on like Instagram. It's just so tricky. I feel like, what fun is it to see? I'm like in meetings from 8 to 5, feels like sometimes. So it is what it is. But yes, now I will end it here. Thank you so much for coming. I am glad you had fun and enjoyed, and I loved all your questions, your feedback. I hope that you're feeling super excited for this. It sounded like you are excited and just want this out as fast as possible, just as much as I do. And yeah, I hope you will have fun in the update tomorrow as well. And you might see me in game. I'm Game Master Rose. I visit UK and Sweden. Now I will end it. Have a good night, everyone, and stay awesome as always. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.